saying things people already know out loud is tight.
I am a collector.
Australian legends.
Funny segment.
This is
Here I come.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI, and this is Murderville Season 1, Episode 1. I only found out about this show a couple of days ago. I saw Will Arnett on Jimmy Kimmel Live, I think it was, promoting it. And it sounds awesome. It reminds me of this old Australian, I say old, it was like the 90s when I was a kid, 2000s I should say, called Thank God You're Here. And I will link, I actually uploaded a video of Thank God You're Here, the very early days of the channel, purely out of my own convenience, because I love that sketch. It was always a pain to find a good quality one of it on YouTube, so I just uploaded it myself, and it's still up there, so whatever. Go check that out. I'll link that at the end. It's Josh Lawson, the guy who played Kano in the Mortal Kombat movie. He is absolutely hilarious. It's the same kind of concept where you've got people that are actors to kind of hold the plot of the thing together, but the stars are the celebrities or comedians or whoever that are, you know, in the role, improvising and making all the jokes. So, very familiar with this formula. I absolutely love this kind of stuff. Let's check out Murderville. Okay, actually, I can see who the first one is. It's Conan O'Brien. Good thing I'm wearing the old Simpsons shirt, because Conan is a legend. I love Conan O'Brien so much. I listen to his podcast all the time. Loved his TV show. I owned Foxtel so I could get him and WWE. Conan is the man. This is going to be fun.
For Terry, every day means a new murder case. And a new celebrity guest star as his partner. Today's guest, comedy legend Conan O'Brien.
Oh, Marshawn Lynch is going to be a lot of fun.
He and Terry will have to improvise their way through the case, but it'll be up to Conan alone to name the killer. So join them as they punch a one-way ticket to
You know who would love
Murderville.
this is Bill Hader. Man, how is he not on this? He would be perfect for this. Is this Duke Nukem's
Terry
voice?
Seattle.
Holy shit,
I'm a
that's
senior homicide.
Will Arnett's voice.
Come on out, Conan. Come a little closer.
Never like to presume how close I can get.
That's just fine. Terry, meet your new...
Before we get into it, one of the best things about this kind of format is when the comedians try and mess with the actors that are there to like facilitate the scene kind of thing. God, that is so much fun.
This ginger monstrosity is the biggest mistake in the history of city homicide.
Ginger monstrosity.
No offense.
None taken.
You seem very nervous. You do more bowing than a goddamn Tommy Tune.
Okay, a bit of an dated reference if you ask me, but
Follow me.
Conan O'Brien criticizing somebody else for outdated references is rich.
No, I mean, you got married?
yeah,
To what?
to a wonderful woman.
Does she know?
She has an idea. Let's just put it that way.
Listen, I hope you don't take this personal.
This is going to be
But I'm
interesting.
not really
Conan's very self-deprecating usually.
Everything is the same, just the way she left it. Her case notes, her uneaten breakfast burrito, pet rabbit, Gulliver.
From listening to Conan's podcast, I feel like Conan would probably be better in the role of Terry Seattle.
We took my 82 Rampage over to the library to check out the crime scene. It was time for Conan to take off
Dodge
his training
Rampage.
diaper.
It sounds like a
and start
great name for a car. But it's not a nice car, if that's what it is.
Victim sawed in half during some kind of magical performance, if you will.
Why are you telling him he's an officer?
I'm reviewing the facts of what I've heard so far. Let's continue. Sir, do you think at any point when there was all that blood that maybe you should stop sewing? Did that occur to you?
Maybe.
Did you have a safe word that you normally employ?
Of course, we had a safe word.
Okay.
If anything was to go wrong, my assistant was supposed to shout, "Stop!" But all I heard was, "Keith, you're sawing me in half."
I guess it's not
Not
the safe word. Yeah, well, really is.
rules.
Let me take you over to the murder weapon. Now, here's something interesting. No fingerprints. But you'll never guess what I did find on the handle. Traces of hot sauce.
Wow.
Hot
All
sauce
right.
on the handle.
We gotta crack it. Oh, we gotta solve this case.
The body is right there. And you're being a total clown. Now just take it easy. Traces of hot sauce. We were able to trace what kind of hot sauce.
Not yet, but we also found trace amounts of pet hair. Most likely a small animal.
Interesting.
What are you thinking? Maybe a beagle out for revenge? Anything else, Amber?
Well, did you take a look at the suitcase? It says this is where Captivating Keith kept his trick saw. Now, apparently he was the only one with the key, so someone must have picked the lock.
Hello, what's your name?
When is the magician going to put the lady back together?
Well, the lady can't go back together because what happened is the magician really sawed her in half, cut through skin, ligament, muscle, bone. She had instantaneous, probably 90% blood loss.
Jesus,
and then she
Conan.
went into that black void known as death, where there is no return. She's gone. Gone forever.
We are hungry for answers.
Is this about what happened to Sarah at Keith's magic show?
That's right. It is about what happened to Sarah.
Okay, listen, I'll talk to you, but you're gonna have to order something because otherwise my boss is gonna get mad.
Ooh, dos, slopperitos.
Yes.
I'll be back with your food.
You're gonna love the sloppy jalapenos. You have never had a wetter sandwich. It's unbelievable.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it.
It's like eating throw up. That's delicious.
All right, we got 2 sloppy jalapenos.
Yes, we sure do.
So is this like prank food as well?
2 Slopperitos.
They bring him something ridiculous to eat?
I got other tables, so.
Well, I don't have other murders, so...
God, it's wet.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
All right, so you got some...
Is it really burning hot?
Yeah, did you have questions for me?
I didn't get that sloppy for you. You've never had the sloppy sandwich.
Stop pouring the hot sauce on
Swap
it.
it.
Fake boobs who doesn't even know how to pick a close shackle padlock is humiliating.
So she's a lock picker. And she's got the hot sauce.
Another question, Joe.
Is it safe to say you held a grudge against Sarah?
Wouldn't you? Find me a puppy, but I have allergies, so I had to tell him, you can't keep that dog
So,
in my
no
house.
dog.
And then he said, I can't talk right now, Deb. I'm with my wife and kids, and you know we have boundaries. So now I have no choice but to go over to his house and make a scene in front of his entire family. I'll take this when you're ready.
You are a train wreck, but I don't think you're the murderer.
It was time for Conan and me to take the gloves off.
We got a suspect. We got this guy Melvin coming in.
And I recognize that waitress from comedy sketches and stuff, so I wonder who else is going to be like the supporting cast of this show.
You got a lot of jokes.
Yeah, you got a lot of jokes.
You know, as a magician, I do have patter, and I do like to have fun.
Tell my partner a joke.
All right, so these 2 Jews walked in.
Okay, no, we're not cool with that.
Come on, Magic Melvin.
All right, detective, what are you accusing me of?
A young woman was murdered against her will today. And if I find out, I will peel off your skin, eat it, and then shit it out, and use that excrement as fertilizer to grow a tree from which I will one day hang you from.
You're gonna die and we're gonna watch you.
Wow.
Unless you tell us exactly.
Whenever I find something that's not mine, I always return it. Such as this quarter I just found.
What the?
Behind your ear. And wait, oh my goodness, look at this. Another one.
Did you see
Another
that?
quarter.
Yeah, he's got a nice handle.
That's incredible.
Please lift up this tape recorder that's been sitting here the entire time in full view, and you'll see that there is, in fact, a single playing card.
See, this guy's a
For the
legit
very
magician.
first time,
A
tell us
magician? Is that what we
card
call that?
you picked out of the deck.
It was the Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades. And now if you will just check the card right there and tell us all,
That
show
can't
us
be it, 'cause
all,
the Queen of Spades
that it is in
that's
fact
in there.
the Queen.
Are you kidding?
Ladies and gentlemen,
That is sorcery!
am I?
That's incredible!
No one gets that excited about the
Gentlemen, I would love to stick around all day and do my whole act, but I do have to get going. I have a children's show today, and I have to Scotch card my rabbit. So if I'm free to go, gentlemen,
Picks locks.
I bid you farewell.
He has a rabbit.
Oh, hey,
Is it?
sorry. It's down the hall.
Jennifer
Through the double
Aniston?
doors and then to the right or the left?
Yeah, through the and to your right. Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
She had a rabbit? Was she dead?
We had one more suspect.
She not dead?
To get
She
her,
out murdering
was gonna have to make.
magician's assistants?
Kathy Johansson, she's the leader of the local chapter of Mothers Against Magic Association. They
That
believe
car
that
is already
magic
growing on me, by the way.
to the occult. Earpiece. I got an earpiece in, and you're going to use this earpiece.
And I'm going to put that in.
You're going to put this, and then you're just going to listen to what I got to tell you.
So is this like Impractical Jokers now?
For mothers only.
Yeah, but I just moved to town.
Yeah, you see, I just moved to town.
And I really hate magic.
And I hate magic.
You a bowl of Helen's famous chili.
Oh,
Thank you, Helen.
yeah, I can very
Here,
much believe.
you're gonna want some of this on it.
Okay.
Because
There's
to
the
be
hot
honest,
sauce.
that cat food has more taste than this chili.
So, let me
Got a
get
cat.
this straight.
I reckon it's this woman. Or is this too obvious? How complex are these murder outcomes going to be?
Became quite the magician, a very good magician. And one day I went out into the schoolyard and I said, check this out. They beat me for 40 minutes. Then they stopped and they went and got ice cream, came back and continued beating me.
And what happened to the boys who beat you up?
Well, they all became senators, every single one.
Name one.
Dianne Feinstein was the head bully.
It's the cutthroat trout.
Well, who knows the state fish?
This person is an imposter, ladies, and he's using the art of illusion to
No.
get us to
Oh, they're
have
turning on you.
SEX.
No!
Get him!
No, I was not! No!
Just appeared there. Now we execute a French drop, which is a false transfer. Reach forward again, and again you say, "Oh, is that another quarter in your ear?"
There's a guy in the corner asking kids to pick a card. Any card!
Any card!
It was time for Conan to decide who killed poor Sarah. So we lured the three suspects back to the library under the
I reckon
guise
it's the last
of another
chick.
magic show.
Why is
Ladies and
Conan dressed like
gentlemen, we will
a
not be performing
cartoon magician?
The murderer! Magic Melvin.
Nah.
You told us that you had to go Scotch guard your rabbit. Maybe to keep hot sauce off the rabbit? Because who leaves hot sauce on a saw and no fingerprints? Why, sir, that is the act.
What?
The magician.
The rabbit murdered the woman?
Conan O'Brien, it brings me no joy to tell you that you are 100% correct.
Oh, come on.
Eggs, soft scrambled, onions, peppers, Tabasco,
And on
Damn
the
it.
rabbit for his
I missed
act.
that.
and I have to Scotch guard my rabbit.
And he couldn't pick a lock. Damn it.
But she didn't know how to pick the lock on the door when you ran like an overgrown gazelle for safety.
Damn. Well, they were.
But you know who?
Ah, fuck. All right. I gotta pay better attention.
He murdered her because I wanted her dead.
It's a good reason to murder somebody.
All right, Magic Melvin.
Yeah, the handcuffs are not going to work on him.
Already no handcuffs.
He's already
Conan
taking him off.
O'Brien.
I don't like to watch on the next episodes. I like to be surprised. That was interesting. I think I will stick with this one just because we're going to have different people. Like Eddie Murphy's going to be in this. That's going to be a fun one as well. There's a lot of possibilities with improv. I like the effort that they put into giving it some kind of like plot and structure. I appreciate that some of the details that I missed were obvious but not obvious at the same time. Like they were kind of glossed over, but they were definitely there. So I appreciate the fact that there's a bit of a there's a bit of a mathematical side to it. Like you can tick off the boxes and really determine who the murderer was. And more than anything else, you want it to be funny. So that was a lot of fun. I think Conan would honestly be better in the role as Terry Seattle. If you listen to his podcast, he loves being in that kind of authoritative role and being a bit more self-deprecating. I think he felt a little bit uncomfortable trying to be funny and like kind of the cool one in the thing, because Terry Seattle's the joke in the group. The celebrity is going to be treated as like the the audience surrogate. Is that what they're going to be? I don't know. But loved it. Gonna check out more episodes. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Go check out my reaction to the latest Peacemaker episode. Bro. And Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well. I've been reacting to that the last few days, about last week or so, and loving it. Gonna have a lot more episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Oh, don't thank him.
Give him your hat and coat.
Well, get your bloody own.
It's tradition here.
Very
Give him
well.
your hat and coat.
There you are.
You happy to keep your spats on?
You keep your bloody spats on. And I'm good and ready. Do you know how to handle a duck, sir?
Yes, sir.
This one doesn't quack much.
No. It's good to see you. How have you been, old chap?
Well, had a gout earlier, so forgive a limp I may have sustained.
Dr. Fortescue, I presume.
You presume accurately.
Allow me to introduce our president, Professor Cuthbert. Doubtless you're familiar with his work.
Doubtless indeed. I've read all of your pamphlets.
Well, I prefer to call them volumes, but thank you.
Well,
thank you anyway.
Delusions of grandeur. Oh, lighten up, it's a party, James.
I see. Well, maybe we should get the proceedings going then, shall we?
Yes, indeed.
Gentlemen, I would like to present to you Dr. Giles Fortescue, recently returned from an expedition to a... Well, why don't you tell us, Doctor?
Well, dear, the pamphlet writer out of words.
Where have you been, sir?
Well, I just got back from a meeting with the Queen herself. And she is one saucy bitch.
Dr. Fortescue, as you are in no doubt, I am referring to your trip up the Amazon River. Tell me, what great discoveries did you make there?
As so many things, took many a sketch down. If only I had the time to tell you more about it. Sadly, I don't.
I believe. I invited you to talk about the tribe of native people you discovered. What were they called?
Well, rather large women. And I learned a thing or two about myself, let me tell you. They took me in their massive bosom.
You spoke somewhat of an unusual behaviour conducted by this tribe of women. What indeed was that?
Why, books, eh? Book after bloody book! Sir, they know nothing about the dancing of the Amazon tribes. Let me show you how it went. I'm on tonight and my hips don't lie. Let me tell you, this is perfection.
Sir, how did you communicate with these savages?
Well, words were simply useless with them. I tried English, French, German, Tasmanian.
My friend the doctor forwarded a photographic slide presentation for our edification.
Yes, maybe that'll help.
Yes.
Now, what is this plant particularly called?
No, that's a particularly nasty rash I had.
Now, what is this, sir?
My wife, sir. How dare you have the boorish manner of a cat! Stop! Wait. You insult me and my beautiful wife!
Please, let us keep the discussion scientific. Look, anthropologically speaking, would you please explain the significance of the elongated lip?
Well, it needed to be that big for very personal reasons.
Professor, very well, Doctor.
Can I suggest we move to the next slide?
Please.
Suggest away.
Now explain this, Doctor. Are these your wives too?
No. A couple of sluts I met on a Kentucky tour. But I'll tell you, the Brits will do pretty much anything when you tell me.
I believe you brought a souvenir to show us.
Well, pray tell, let us see it.
Oh,
Could it be any worse than what we've seen already?
Prepare your eyes to witness.
That is a human head.
Indeed.
Well, who is it?
Looks a bit different on the screen, doesn't she?